Hello students. We all know how important it is to eat a sufficient amount of balanced diet to stay healthy and strong. Today, I've made your learning easier by summarizing the food and health chapter into 57 important questions and answers. These will help you understand the key concepts quickly and clearly. But remember, this is just a guide. I strongly encourage you to read the entire chapter from your science textbook for a complete and deeper understanding. You can pause the video if you need more time to go through any answer. Stay curious, stay healthy, and as always, happy learning. Question 1. What are nutrients? Answer. Nutrients are the substances present in food that provides nourishments to our body. Question 2. What is immunity? Answer. The ability of an organism to fight against diseases is called immunity. Question 3. What is obesity? Answer. Accumulation of excess fat in the body is called obesity. Question 4. Why our body needs nutrients? Answer. Our body needs nutrients because it provides nourishment to our body. Question 5. What are the 5 main nutrients or food groups present in different food items? Answer. The 5 main nutrients or food groups present in different food items are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Question 6. What are carbohydrates? Answer. Carbohydrate is a nutrient that gives instant energy to our body and thus called as energy-giving nutrients. Question 7. Why carbohydrates are called energy-giving nutrients? Answer. Carbohydrates give instant energy to our body and thus called energy-giving nutrients. Question 8. Give 2 examples of carbohydrates. Answer. 2 examples of carbohydrates are starch and sugar. Question 9. Name some food items that contain carbohydrates. Answer. Some food items that contain carbohydrates are rice, wheat, maize, bananas and potatoes. Question 10. Name a nutrient that gives us more energy than carbohydrate. Answer. Fat gives us more energy than carbohydrate. So far you're getting a good understanding of the food and health chapter. Some questions may have similar answers, but they can be asked in different ways. Link for Part 2, question 29 to 57, is given at the end of this video. Question 11. Which nutrient keep our body warm? Answer. Fat keeps our body warm. Question 12. What happens to the extra fat? Answer. Extra fat is stored in the body for future use. This stored energy is used when the body does not get sufficient amount of food. Question 13. Why extra fat is stored in the body? Answer. Extra fat is stored in the body for future use. This stored fat is used when the body does not get sufficient amount of food. Question 14. Name 2 food items rich in fats. Answer. 2 food items rich in fats are oil and butter. Question 15. Name some nuts that contains fats. Answer. Some nuts that contains fats are almonds, cashew nuts and groundnuts. Question 16. What are proteins? Answer. Proteins are the nutrients that help us to grow. They repair the damaged parts of the body. That is why proteins are called bodybuilding nutrients. Question 17. Why proteins are called bodybuilding nutrients? Answer. Proteins are the nutrients that help us to grow. They repair the damaged parts of the body. That is why proteins are called bodybuilding nutrients. Question 18. Name some food items that contains proteins. Answer. Some food items that contains proteins are milk, cheese, eggs, pulses, peas, soya bean, meat and fish. Question 19. Which nutrients are called protective nutrients? Answer. Vitamins and minerals are called protective nutrients. Question 20. Why vitamins and minerals are called protective nutrients? Answer. Vitamins and minerals are called protective nutrients because they help our body to fight against diseases. They keep our body healthy. You can find links to more Class 4 science chapters, like Adaptation in Plants and Animals, Reproduction, Universe, etc. at the end of this video. If you need a question bank for any specific chapter, just let me know in the comments. Question 21. What are differences between carbohydrate and fat? Answer. Carbohydrate and fat, both are energy-giving food. Differences are: carbohydrate gives instant energy. Fat gives more energy than carbohydrate. People who do lots of physical activity need more carbohydrate. Extra fat is stored in body for later use. Potato and rice are rich in carbohydrate. Oil and butter are rich in fat. Question 22. Name some minerals required by our body. Answer. Some minerals required by our body are calcium, iron, potassium and sodium. Question 23. Why below minerals are required by our body? Name some sources that contains these minerals. 1. Calcium. 2. Iron. 3. Potassium and sodium. Answer. Calcium. Calcium is required by our body as it helps in making our bones and teeth strong. Milk and all milk products such as cheese and curd contain calcium. Iron. Iron helps in making hemoglobin in our blood. Hemoglobin is needed to carry oxygen to all parts of our body. Iron is present in green leafy vegetables such as spinach, liver, dates, jaggery and in fruits such as apples and bananas. 3. Potassium and sodium. They are required as they help our nerves to function and muscles to contract. Good sources of both include bananas, salmon, milk, spinach, and potatoes. Question 24. What is the role of water in our body? Answer. Roles of water in our body are: our body needs sufficient amount of water to stay healthy. Water helps us to digest food and to remove waste from the body. It helps the body to absorb nutrients properly. Water makes up nearly 70% of our body weight. Question 25. Why one must drink 8 to 10 glasses of water in a day? Answer. Our body needs sufficient amount of water to stay healthy. Some water is lost from the body every day. To replenish that water, one must drink 8 to 10 glasses of water in a day. Question 26. Name a nutrient that cannot be digested but helps to get rid of undigested food. Name some sources. Answer. Roughage cannot be digested but helps to get rid of undigested food. Some sources of roughage are leafy vegetables, salads, cereals and fresh fruits. Question 27. What is roughage? Why is it important to include roughage in our diet? Answer. The component of food that can't be digested is called as roughage. Roughage are also known as dietary fibers. Roughage should be included in our diet as it helps in removing solid waste from our body. Question 28. Why milk is called a complete food? Answer. Milk is called a complete food because it contains water and all the 5 nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. You have completed the Part 1 questions and answers for Food and Health chapter and got a very good understanding of them. If you have any questions or need clarification, just write in the comments. I'll respond as soon as I can. Click the link here to access Part 2 for question 29 to 57. For more science topics, click the links on the screen or visit the channel page. And don't forget to subscribe to get instant notifications for question banks of the upcoming chapters. Keep learning.